Not every monster hides in the dark. Some wear wedding rings. This is a quiet story, one meant for the night. So if you're lying in bed, the rain is falling, and your eyes are heavy, don't worry. If you enjoy real horror stories told in a way that lets your mind wander into darkness, make sure to like this video, leave a comment after the story, and subscribe for more disturbing tales whispered beneath the rain. They called her the Rain Widow, and every time she struck, the sky was crying. Let me tell you her story. Close your eyes. Let's begin. Evelyn Halley was a woman who seemed woven from the very fabric of the rain itself. Pale as the mist that clings to the windows on stormy nights, quiet as the slow drip of water from eaves, she moved through the small town of Greybridge. Hers seemed heavier when she passed. People said the rain fell harder near her, as if the skies mourned her sorrow. She had once been married to Thomas Halley, a man whose charm could light up a room and whose temper could blacken a soul. They were young, newly married, the kind of couple whose future seemed bright against the gray clouds of their coastal town. But beneath the surface, a storm brewed. Thomas drank too much. On nights when the rain hammered the roof, his anger would flare. He shouted, slammed doors, threw things, his fury pouring out like the relentless rain outside. Evelyn bore the bruises in silence, her eyes always distant, her smile never reaching the corners of her mouth. One night, a storm, unlike any other, came roaring in from the sea. Lightning split the sky, thunder shaking the very foundations of their old house. Thomas came home later than usual, drunk and furious. The neighbors heard raised voices, harsh and low, then sudden silence broken by a single, heavy door slam. When morning came, Thomas was gone. No sign of a struggle, no note, no message, just the rain, falling steady as ever, and muddy footprints leading toward the swollen river that cut through great. Days passed. Evelyn retreated deeper into herself, her pale figure seen wandering near the river bank, always just beyond reach. Then the strange deaths began. First, it was a man found drowned during a violent storm, his wedding ring missing. Then a woman, discovered beneath a shattered tree branch, her fingers oddly bare. Each victim appeared on stormy nights, always missing their rings, and always near where Evelyn was last seen. The town whispered of curses and ghosts. Of Evelyn, the Rain Widow, a woman who carried her grief like a cloak and brought death when the skies wept. One night, a neighbor named Daniel decided to uncover the truth. He watched Evelyn's house from his porch, as the rain fell soft and steady. Just past midnight, Evelyn slipped out, carrying a small black box. She moved silently toward the river, her footsteps muffled by the rain. Daniel followed, heart pounding, keeping to the shadows. At the riverbank, Evelyn opened the box, revealing a collection of wedding rings, some old and tarnished, others gleaming like fresh blood droplets. She knelt and placed the ring gently on a stone, whispering a name Daniel could not hear. Startled by a snapped twig, Evelyn's head snapped up, eyes cold and empty as the river's depths. She rose, the box still clutched in her hands, and turned toward Daniel. You shouldn't be here, she said softly, voiced like the wind through dead leaves. Daniel tried to run, but the rain thickened, blurring his vision. He stumbled, and Evelyn was upon him before he could scream. She pressed a silver ring onto his finger. Then the river roared, rising like a beast awakened, swallowing them both in its icy embrace. They say Evelyn collects these rings to remember the men she lost, men who betrayed her love, men who hurt her deeply. And with every storm, she searches for another, a new ring to add to her morbid collection. So if you ever see a pale woman walking in the rain, her fingers shining with rings stolen from the dead, don't hesitate. If this story sent a chill down your spine, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more whispered tales beneath the rain. Sleep well, if you can.